Hey guys, it's Chelsa Messenger with Picks and Parlays. We're talking baseball out west, Dodgers at Rockies. For a limited time only, we've got 15% off the entire site at picksandparlays.net. Just use the promo code NFL15. LA favored in this one, minus 160, excuse me. The total is 11 and a half. Sean Higgs joining us to talk this baseball matchup. Sean, what jumped out at you?
Yeah, interesting game here we got because we got the Dodgers. They wrapped up the West here. I look at this as it's a good spot. We're getting 145 back on Colorado. Maybe the Dodgers take a day off. It's weird because you got San Diego sitting 3 games behind them, which is big, but not so big considering it's a short season. So for me, this is kind of like a value spot where I kind of any team, an NBA team, whenever they clinch, they're kind of like little giddy, like all right, have some drinks, have a little champagne, maybe take the foot off the gas for a game. And you got the Rockies sitting here, and this is not a great team, but they got some hitters. They're home. I'm getting 145. I'll lean to the dog here, but this is basically just on the angle of as the Dodgers. Maybe they got a little side of relief. We're locked into a playoff spot. We still have a 3.5 game lead. We're on a nice little run. Okay, we'll take our foot off the gas for a day because Colorado's 4 games under 500. Whatever, we'll go back to business. So I look at it as it's a good spot, and that's the way I'm looking to handicap this game. Because otherwise, this isn't something I'd really want to play. And we do a bunch of videos, and everybody wants to bet every game. We don't have to be degenerates to bet every game, people. We find some value. So in this spot, I do like the value on that. The Dodgers won. They're locked in, and they're going to go have a good time tonight and head to Colorado. So that's where I'm at on this game. That's how I feel about it.
Well, and also the Rockies had a nice little plus money win earlier in the week against the A's. I had them at plus 140. So they are capable of beating really good teams, and they are at home. However, the bet I like the most is a first five under. We get a nice, healthy number at 7, and it's minus 110, which is pretty good money. And I like both of these starters here. Kyle Freeland, 2-1 with a 3.54 ERA for the Rockies, which is a really good ERA when you pitch at Mile High Park or Coors Field, excuse me. I'm thinking of football. Uh, but it is a mile high, and the ball goes a mile if they get a hold of it. So that's a good ERA for pitchers. And that's why the Rockies have been so good when it comes to the first five under. Number one, you get a good number. Number two, their starting pitching has been really solid this season, and Kyle Freeland has
Yeah.
been one of those guys. Julio Urias for the Dodgers has had a nice little season so far as well, going 3-0 with a 3.53 ERA. So I know the Dodgers bats can get hot at any time, but as long as they can keep them under 7 runs, which I think they can do in the first five, I like that. And the Rockies 13 and 34 with 34 games to the under in the first 5 innings this season. So I like that trend to continue here.
That's a good trend. Yeah, definitely like that. And again, off of victory, they're going to have some guys sitting today, too. So they're traveling. That's good for you. Maybe no bets in the lineup, no Seager. You don't know who's sitting. So 7 is definitely a good number there. I like it. And plus, you said, what, 34 and 11 to the under?
30,
Playing that all year.
13 and 34. 34 on the under on
Yeah,
the first
34.
five.
So they're 30. Yeah, 34 wins on the under in the first 5. That's pretty good. Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
it's the number one in baseball.
Can't go wrong with that. Play that the rest of the year. That's a good trend to follow, people.
All right, that's going to do it for Dodgers and Rockies talk here on Picks and Parlay. Sean Higgs, thanks for joining us. Good stuff.